the Inter-Astral Peace broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Welcome to a new episode of the Inter-Astral Peace broadcast.
The Siduni Rama star cluster has gathered the might of its civilizations and declared war on the Lord Ravagers of Villanova.
A sudden incident involving the corrosion of Intellitron implants occurred on the planet Ositon. It has now been brought under control.
The interstellar wanted criminal Mausolea has turned herself in, claiming to be the next target of Polka Kakamon.
The farewell performance of the band Sizzling Thunder has come to an end on multiple worlds, but the memories...
อันนี้เดี๋ยวมาไวหน่อยนะมาไวแล้วไม่ใช่ต้องบอกว่าไปไวหน่อยนะเพราะว่าอันนี้ผมมาเพื่อมาเล่นเนื้อเรื่องแพทตอนนี้คือพูดง่ายๆก็คือผมยังไม่ถึงไหนเลยนะ
Get to work.
นี่ยังอยู่แพทไอ้นี่อยู่เลย
First mirror, input the coordinates. You'll be in charge of the spatial warp.
As you command, Madam Herda. The preparations are complete. I wish you a pleasant journey ahead.
Second mirror, prepare for the thought refraction. There's still some distance from the astral express to the Amphoria's celestial body. You're in charge of sending me over. This time, raise the power to the maximum. Don't be stingy.
Oh, okay. I won't fail the mission, Madam Herda.
Third mirror, you're in charge of generating the data spirit entity.
I'm happy to help, Madam Herda. What kind of appearance are you planning to use this time?
Good question. Let me think. Forget it. Just use my own appearance. There's no one there that'll recognize me anyway.
As you wish.
แล้วก็จบที่4มึงไม่เอาไป
Preparation of the data spirit entity complete. Thought refraction at max power. Excellent. The first mirror. Let's get going.
Have a safe trip, Madam Herta.
May your journey yield good results.
Coordinates input complete. Preparing to activate spatial warp. Destination: unknown celestial body. Amphoria's. Spatial warp countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warp activated.
Oh! So that's Amphoria's? Its appearances. Second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. It's time to send me...
Alright! Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Can't you hurry up?
Yes, ma'am.
อย่างน้อยให้กูตอนเนี้ยคือถ้าเนื้อเรื่องจริงๆนะผมยังอยู่แค่ 3.2 อยู่เลยอะเนื้อเรื่องอะนี่คือแม่งจะไป 4.0 แล้วอะวันที่ 13อะไอ้ชิกูยังอยู่แค่ 3.2 อยู่เลย
I didn't expect it to be so turbulent. I should have asked the second mirror to use slightly less... what a magnificent sight. Let's see. Perhaps... What's this? A statue? It's ugly. I don't like it. Oh, I finally found your traces. How esteemed must you be for the great Herda to come out personally? When we return, get ready to become free labor for the simulated universe for the rest of your lives. What's this? How creepy. Oh, it moves? Who are you trying to scare? It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem to be much to take note of.
My deepest apologies, esteemed lady. I'm afraid that you cannot proceed further.
Who's there?
Your visit, although not part of my calculations, is a pleasant surprise. It's a pity that the preparations are not yet in place to receive you with the hospitality that someone of your status deserves.
Are you not going to answer my question? Who are you?
I have many identities, and I'm going to have even more in the future. Lycurgus. Lygus.
All right, Lygus. But you can't possibly think that I'm just asking for a name.
Regrettably, I do not have the authority to share more. However, standards are always flexible. While not violating the ultimate protocol, I'm able to disclose this piece of information. Now, please, kindly turn back. Amphorius is not a world that you should be involved with, regardless of what kind of magnificent achievements you have accomplished.
You seem to understand me very well. Then you should know that I have no reason to listen to you.
Your reaction is completely within my calculations. Despite my long years as a watcher, it seems like my assessment of human nature still remains accurate, but my answer remains unchanged. Madam, it is with the utmost goodwill.
Let's assume for a second that I'm not so well-mannered, and that I insist on uncovering the secrets hidden behind you, Mr. How do you plan to dispel this notion of mine?
Within the scope of the ultimate protocol, there are 178,244 logic.
After filtering through them, I have determined that I only require
Oh? I'm all ears.
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphorius is a completely isolated celestial body.
That's not a good argument.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded to previously, to force me into cooperating by just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition. I stake my honor and assure you that in the worst case scenario...
Oh, no wonder I couldn't find a back door. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocols on you are comparable to Screwy's.
I assume that you still wish to hear the third.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Third, even if you exhaust all your means and find a way to break through, you will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions. After all, throughout your long life, as much as you'd hate to admit...
What a brazen robot. You think that you can actually understand me through your paltry calculations? But since you put it that way, why don't you tell me what these consequences will be?
It concerns the third path that is entangled with Amphorius. A path that you and your friends still very much lack the destruction. So, if you ignore my warnings and persist in your ways, you will break the shackles of a Lord Ravager. And when that happens, their fury will engulf the cosmos.
This is the interastral broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
ตอนเนี้ยเหลือแค่2 อันเท่านั้นตอนนี้ เฟอร์นี่นะคือถ้าเป็นปกติอะผมคงจะอะไรนะห้ามเนื้อเรื่องไปแล้วแต่ว่าก็อยากให้ฮงไกสตาร์เรลมีอะไรที่แบบว่าไอ้นี้บ้างเพราะผมก็ไม่ได้ทำเกี่ยวกับเกมฮงไกสตาร์เรลขนาดนั้นด้วยสิเพราะงั้นก็เลยเอาเป็นเนื้อเรื่องนี่เลยแล้วกัน
Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful, and the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. No, this shouldn't be so depressing. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together. By the way, it was Miss Cipher who asked us to come here. Huh? I don't know. This aura... Let's go check it out.
อย่าบอกนะว่าเจอตัวนั้นถ้าเจอตัวนั้นกูเปลี่ยนเป็นทีมไม่ใช่ทีมนี้ดิโอเค
Hey, what's that on the ground? Careful. It's a piece of black cloth. Now, where have I seen this before? What? How could they be here? Mimi! Look out! What? Now I'm sad. This isn't the time for jokes. Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power as soon as we can.
The River of Souls is full of fish, big and delicious.
What?
The flame chase journey stops. Meow, meow.
Meow?
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare. Ah! Don't run! I'm the real Cipher. The real one. Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers. Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You do this.
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around.
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, gentle suggestions to help you believe in a lie. Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
A power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
I sure love your arrogance. The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you. Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. Oh, was that your teleslate?
Are
you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the grove.
โอ้โหเทฝนตกด้วย
Curiosity killed the cat. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be. So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me. That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own.
ท่าทางอยากเห็นพลังของพวกเรามากเลยเนาะ
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of.
I'm surprised a council elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to...
Archimans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, it's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akima. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Amphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight.
In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on the Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars from Amphorius believe the taboo against the world beyond the sky stems from a curse cast by Aquila.
Exactly. Of the 12 Titans of Amphorius, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder.
Additionally, Aquila is one of the 2 Titans whose...
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
If returning Aquila's core flame can break the sky's curse, we won't have to exhaust ourselves searching for a way back.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my...
Really? But...
Of course. That's only if you, my lord.
By all means, please, proceed. But be careful.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very...
This is unbelievable. You seem to understand its structure perfectly. Have you...
Not exactly, but we Antikytherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for Anna. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
But isn't the real issue with Aquila?
Hypothetically, Lord Donhong, if I could open up a path out of Amphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means of counteracting divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is,
Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal wish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
Forgive me, Lord Lygus, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawncloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone caution.
Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
Are these people... Is this a trap? Is that why you accompanied me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you.
1 against 4, then. Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral. Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Lygus. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But our companions now also include the flame-chasing Chrysos heirs. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
When I asked if you'd help, I meant... The ones who need help are them.
You have such overwhelming powers. Why? Answer me. Why do you stand in our way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore! Drag him back here, friend. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked me out. Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the...
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
It's working pretty well. But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging. Don't worry. I've already arranged that. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but...
Oh, Cartonis is part of this Flame Chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Finon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that Swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. He's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past, times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again, and neglect... Right. I must continue sharpening my skills. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we...
Sure. That's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after today. I'm definitely going to... Oh, great idea! However, that would mean no more reasons to visit the Grove.
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here. The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend...
ก็เทเลพอร์ตไปเลยสิครับง่ายดี
Here we are! Where was that plate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here?
I wonder what... Let's take a closer look.
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Amphorius these days? You scared me! Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's...
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Oh, these cards are so... Ruler, Weaver... Traveler, heal. But the interpretation for each card is so long. What a coincidence! We meet again. But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day,
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
I thought I felt a draft just now. You could have just asked. Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques appraisal. You didn't know? After all this time, I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaia became such an effective leader. Beyond the intent, that's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us who talk too much. As a leader, you need...
You sure are persistent. All right.
What are you guys chatting about?
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly...
I wanted to set up a surprise! Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than aqua.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination.
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysia, don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to...
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirit. They always cast a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown. After all, the first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene. She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly, it utterly captivated me as a child. Right, I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite! Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of...
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our first...
Who's there?
You are...
These folks are up to no good.
Black clothing, masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied... Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
During the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners. Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution.
Well, this historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the...
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again... Not one citizen would cast their vote for you.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped. People have become too accustomed to peace. And they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the...
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you, Lord Finan. You've probably figured out.
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something... All right. Let's hear it. What are you hiding? My shoulders might be sore, and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongue.
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits. It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treby. With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reviewed like it here too, little E.
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it? How about Luminous Courtyard?
Lady Treby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the...
Right. How does the legend go again?
Even Lady Treby forgets that...
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit... now we remember. Kremnos and the Firmament, Volume 3, Section 5. With Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end. Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove. The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories. But the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally... Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Seliosi's side. That day will come. I believe it. Just keep growing. Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth and Lady Treby, good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
Doing all right.
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya here,
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
Trouble! Miss Hyacinth! Trouble! Clementine. Take a breath. Please! Something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace!
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya! It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago. Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver. But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Aglaya. You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals.
รู้แล้วตามแต่กูคงไม่สตรีมแหละเพราะว่าวันนี้เพิ่งกลับใจนี้ด้วยเพราะงั้นกูอาจจะไม่ได้สตรีมนะเดี๋ยวก็ไปแหละ
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence. Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from dawn cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders, rules, and laws fail to restrain you, it's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade of yours. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akuma has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Dromus workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent. Humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
กันมาแล้วคนวันจะพอคุยของกันนะเอาของกันนะ
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, big sis. I hope it brings you luck
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too? You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaya you are today? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others. Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow. Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters, will the wandering wind stop to mourn me, Cyphra?
I've come as promised. Look at this box full of gold and come on! As we agreed, I want to buy the most...
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's...
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tear of this quality in my...
Wait! You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop...
Wow! A daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable.
Mind your manners, Kitty. Tell me, Cyphra, where did you come from? And how did...
I won them fair and square. And Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer.
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face, but my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Come on. Can't we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so...
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting...
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the gold weave. That said, I do have something that...
Oh. What do you...
Look. Come on.
Oh. It's...
These golden boots are the gold weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cyphra. And don't get caught again. A face has blood.
You rich folks just love sticking.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size?
Well, I suppose you'll have to...
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power. You're Amphorius' most cunning liar. And even you were fooled by Aglaia.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress?
I didn't expect such a simple story. But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaia wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. Let me take a good sniff of this air. This air, it's filled. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was time for treasure hunting.
Well, I have a suggestion.
Listen closely. Do you hear that?
80-20 it is. How generous you are, boss lady.
Anyway, what's with all this water?
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trick.
You wouldn't understand. The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint.
What's got you so worked up? Relax.
Hands hate getting wet. What's so on now? Hurry up and figure out a way across. Or I might.
Don't rush me. Let me take a look around. Got it. What's you?
Not a good imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Tell me, how did you hunt for...
โอเคครับทุกคนงั้นเดี๋ยวผมขออนุญาตไปก่อนละกันนะครับผม
Trying to trick me into...
โอเคทุกคนงั้นเดี๋ยวผมไปก่อนนะครับผมไว้เจอกันใหม่เนาะโอเคครับทุกคนเดี๋ยวผมไปแล้วไว้เจอกันใหม่ครับสวัสดีครับเจอกันครับผม